to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Terrapins ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cornhuskers. We'll go to work first. We get our first look at Anthony Calandria. He's an off-season acquisition from UNLV. Last time out, completed better than 80% of his passes and a 300-yard day through the air. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this... could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator maybe
some room here. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
You definitely the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking for a big play. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And they talked about it coming into this game, guys. They were going to be aggressive. They had an opportunity. Could have kicked the field goal? Absolutely not. Hammered down. They stay aggressive, and they strike first in this football game.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The Terrapins offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Washington. Makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Rides to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs out on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking to pass. It's Calandria. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on 2nd and short. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Terrapins. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Oh, they're after him. Zing, Swings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you can tell, just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Snagged out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got it behind the line. It's Isles. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snapped in the back. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, already inside a minute to go in the first. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He lets it fly. To play instead, they're looking at a third down. We'll see if after the incompletion, it's 3rd and 5. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take... At the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. Finding an escape route. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it with the jet sweep. Defense sniffed that one out immediately, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Well, one of the big stories for Nebraska, as we know, in the offseason is Matt Rule having to find a new quarterback. They thought they had the guy in Dylan Raiola. He was one of the top.
And here's the third interception of the night. The 50, the 40. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown it on film, but they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers as their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. The pick 6, he takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Run inside. It's Ives. Makes it past the marker. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, it's just hard to...
Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Huskers will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Wide open downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Barney. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Calandria going for 6. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Husker.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense is set up.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with it.
It's the slide, got the first down with his feet.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is fun.
Maryland uses its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and go and get them tackled to the ground.
Let's it go to the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Washington. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, the one guy's name you haven't called yet is this big fella tight end right here. He's one of the better ones that we see week in.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but then be a little short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Let's it fly. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 18 team, the TCU Horned Frogs.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Makes the catch. It's Ives. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. The screen. He can go. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Off play action on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Webb. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the move.
What the fuck, bro? Bro, what the fuck? You watching this shit? Bro, what? Bro, no one's open. What the fuck? They're not, bro. No one's open, dude. What the? Bro, can I quit? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, why are the niggas so raw? Bro, they're running man defense all the way across the field, bro. And everybody's clamped. Doesn't matter what route. I run it in, I run it out, that shit's clamped. I have nothing on my team. None of them niggas have any badges. None of my skill positions. None of my skill positions have badges at all, besides the box. And fucking. They don't want to start my running back for some reason. This nigga ain't played the whole game.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd be doing that. Oh, do you have like a 3rd down back in or something?
I have him starting at all positions.
What's your quarterback's throw power? That's the real question.
He's throwing fucking ducks out there, bro.
What's his throw power?
82, bro.
You're good.
80 fucking 6. That nigga threw
86?
That nigga threw fucking that many pixie through this game.
I don't know. You should be able to throw the streak with that nigga. That's all you have to do against man.
Bro, they're running cover 2 man. He's double teamed every time I threw 6 picks. It was 5 in the first half. And I was like, I'm just gonna start handing it off. Hey, am I the only one that is struggling versus CPU like that, bro?
Hell yeah. I just scored 100 on them niggas.
I ain't got the firepower. Bro, I'm not letting my quarterback leave this game with 6 picks. I don't care if I threw fucking 10 touchdowns. The fuck? That shit's garbage. Like, it was 3rd down, bro. And this nigga guarded my fucking zig route so fucking. It wasn't a zig. I think it was a. I don't know, bro. He just guarded that shit like he was watching our playbook, nigga. That shit was pissing me off. I didn't think you were gonna be watching that shit, though. That's hilarious. I know I shouldn't have played this shit right now. Something told me, go get some food first, bro. You know, wake up a little bit. It wouldn't have mattered, though. Maryland, obviously. This is my cousin. I haven't ran no Wildcat because I don't really have a Wildcat receiver or running back.
Yes, you do. Jacob Barney.
Jacob Barney is not good.
I literally run Wildcat with anybody. Doesn't matter who's up there. As long as you have a 94 change of direction.
I ran it 3 times, bro. Them niggas, that shit, I got 3 yards. And that's when I stopped doing it.
You're not busting for fucking 80 yards.
3 yards, nigga. I'd rather just do it inside zone and get my fucking 7.
But it's the possibility of turning it into something more. Those inside zones, you ain't breaking for a shit ton of yards.
What you over here playing? Fuck, bro. Should I finish this game? I might still be able to win, bro. What? Yes. Been sleeping. About to smoke. Takes that as an invitation. What? Not grumpy.
Huh?
Not grumpy.
You on the phone?
With Bryce.
You mad because your baby looks like Amber?
My baby doesn't look like Amber.
What one picture he does? Where you're holding him?
But he looks like a convict.
He just kind of looks like he has like her eyes or something. Like kind of squinty.
Bryce said my baby's only gonna be 6'2".
Oh, she's pretty tall.
Devin's not tall.
I think it's a blonde. Put a few shells in there.
Why don't you put some pants on?
I like pants on babies.
Just take that big ass shirt off. Put on a normal size shirt, nigga.
It's alright by you.
You trying to fucking
Go to sleep.
no.
Nigga, I've been up since 7 a.m. working hard in the yard, touching grass and trees. Sunburning. Okay? Mowing grass.
That's what Miss Paula does too. She ain't never complain.
Miss Paula
No,
does
she
not mow
doesn't.
grass. Miss Paula's got a lawn man, and I bet it's what's his head? Fausto.
Blake
Blake and Bryce?
Blake and Bryce are
Blake
the
never used Fausto.
Hmm?
She ain't never used Fausto.
Oh, no?
She used to make them
No.
niggas do it.
We use Fausto.
That shit was $40 a month.
Wasn't 4 inning fun.
And then he would never come.
No, but then John got that mower, so John was filming himself going round and round in circles to make that yard look like it was a spiral.
Cricket.
Sometimes when I do yard work, Coach John looks around. I don't have to do it. All right, so you're up.
You want anything from Chili's?
No, I just ate. I had hamburger, french fries, and chicken salad, and macaroni salad.
Told you my mom moves next month. What you gonna do at the house? Sell it? Yeah. She already sold it? No, I mean she putting it on the market, but she closes on her other house. How much she putting it on the market for? No. I think like 850 or something. That's crazy. Yeah. She really gonna be in this ball after that. Where's she moving to? Clearwater. You still work over there? He's a cop too. Oh, that's son, man. Bro, fuck college football, bro. That shit done pissing me off. Niggas definitely be trying to bite. No game going on. I thought I was gonna walk into one fucking play CPU and bust their ass. Yeah, for real.